Good morning. It's really hard to get nice morning shots because it's pitch black when I wake up, and so I can't do the cute little montage of me getting out of bed because it's just pitch black. I have been waking up really early, which I love. I've finally fixed my body clock from all the incessant partying. And so now I wake up usually around 6:30, 7 at the latest, and if I sleep until 7 I feel guilty because that's how I am as a person. But I like it. I wake up and it's still dark. It kind of gives me something to look forward to as I potter around and do my little tasks. I get excited for when the sun will rise because we've been getting this absolutely incredible winter sun that just casts my little flat in this gorgeous golden light as it comes in from the windows, and I hope that happens today so I can show you because it truly is very special to me, especially because it's so cold. The sun gives me a little hope. I feel like this would provide so much more value if the sun was up and I could get like a nice kind of sun shining shot. Maybe I'll still do it. This is me being transparent and saying I'm awake when it's dark, but if you see a little montage of the sunlight, shh. Morning! It is Tuesday, the 23rd of January, 2024. Can you believe that? Can you believe it's 2024? I decided to film today as a little day in my life as a writer in London, if you will, because this is, I suppose, most of my other kind of days in lives of a writer in London is just me at home writing, because that is generally a day in my life. But today I've got lots of errands that I have to run to do with said career, so I'll take you on the journey with me. Let's have some fun together. I've got some meetings and some appointmenty kind of things, and then at the end of the day I've got to go to ballet. And I know a lot of you like when I take you to ballet. I think I used to in like my really old content when I still lived in Australia. So back at ballet, girls. Let's do it together. I don't know about you, but when I eat a clementine, I have to pick all the little white bits off. I have to really focus and get every single little string off. I don't know, it's this thing I have. It's less textural. I don't freak out at the sensation of the pith, I believe it's called, the pith. I don't freak out at the pith. I love the cathartic process of completely stripping it bare naked with my hands as I do something. I always like to eat clementines when I'm watching films because by the time the film's over, I've got this perfect piece of fruit. It's currently 9:23 a.m, but I want to be very clear that I woke up around 6, I believe. So it's pitch black and I tried to sit down right where I am this morning. Bedhead, pajamas, all of it, and it wouldn't even pick up my face. I'm just going to work on my novel, squeezing in a few hours of what I can get here, really. So when I first wake up and I've got a chance to do things, I don't get ready. I'll just sit here in my sleepy mess of a self and do my laptop stuff in the dark. When I first wake up in the morning, I don't like to put on overhead lights. I like to use candles, and I refuse under any grounds to use the overhead lights. So we didn't get to have the full morning routine, but you know, I got up, I showered. I've always had this really rigid circadian rhythm where no matter what time I go to bed, I will always wake up at the exact same time every single morning, and it's a bit of a nightmare. In summer, I might sleep in for like half an hour. It's usually between 6 and 7, but I've always been a morning person. I love mornings, but it's so bad. I got to the point where the other night went out, pulled an all-nighter, 7 a.m, went home, hadn't slept. Do you think I could sleep during the day? No, because I don't sleep during the day. My body knows that it's 7 a.m, it's time for emails. And so I think I went 48 hours without sleeping, and strangely I wasn't that tired. But I felt awful. Do you like my top? It's embroidered and it says, "The girl can't help it," because I cannot help it. I literally cannot help it. Also, you'll notice that my hair is quite dark, and that's because I tried to put this honey blonde toner in it and it took it down a lot of levels, and now it just looks like it's light brown. It's meant to be honey blonde. It's okay, it washes out. Okay, so far today, from the hours of like 7 till 9, so 2 hours, I just worked on my novel, I just edited a bit. I have finished the body of the work. Yay! Chorus, yay sound. I finished the body of the work. It's now just kind of the really rough, grueling over editing towards the end of it. I have started querying as well, which is insane to say. If you are a writer, you will know how horrible the process of querying is. My journey's just begun, so it was so different from my first book because that was indie publishing and very collaborative, and I didn't have to reach out to anyone, they reached out to me. So this is going to be a fun learning curve kind of experience. I have to go over to Hackney Wick to view a venue space to see if I want to throw a party there. For my Nowhere Girl collective, I'm trying to start looking into hosting events every so often, like a community-based kind of space where a bunch of underground artists can come together and share work and just hang out, really. So I'm going to a venue to look for that. I then have a meeting to see if I can get the venue funded. Fingers crossed. I really hope I can, because that would make it a lot easier. If I don't get it funded, I'll have to self-fund it, and that's expensive. I currently don't make any money from the collective, and it takes up like a solid week and a half out of every month, 16 hours a day editing and going through submissions and everything. But it is a passion project, you know. I love it, I absolutely love it, but the rate that it's growing, which is insane, I need to start looking into making this more sustainable for everybody involved. After the meeting, I have to also send out some emails. I have to send out the acceptance emails today for all the submissions that are making it into this month. Then I need to start formatting the event, and then somewhere in between there as well. So I've got ballet starts at 7, ends at 9, and so somewhere between I think 4 and 9 I have to find time to edit 3 more chapters of my novel, which will be fine and fun because I'm enjoying myself. I suppose you want to stop chatting and start doing. I've got half an hour until I have to leave. Oh my god, I've got half an hour until I have to leave. Okay. I'm frantically getting dressed, but I want to show you what I wear as the base of my outfits when I have ballet after running errands and I have to go out. Tights, any color, and leotard, any color. I wear that and then I put on, wait. Know that I knitted this. I'm going to the cafe in Foyles, which is my favorite place to work from. I am working from Foyles. It's now 4 p.m. I went to the venue space thing, and it was really good, and I'm really excited for that. Now I am working because I'm trying to frantically pull this event together, and I've got 3 hours until I have to go to ballet. But I realized that I didn't bring a hair tie, so now I need to go buy a hair tie. I also need to answer some emails that I haven't answered. I had a phone call at 2 p.m. for a potential sponsor for the event, and let's hope that they bite.
British Library.
British Library.
Déjà, c'est déjà la fin. On s'était juré de mourir de chagrin. Tu vois, ça va loin. Le pire, c'est que soudain, tout.
If you are a writer or artist of any medium, which I bet you are because you're a part of my community, I am launching a literary and arts journal / not so secret cult via Squarespace, where I provide a monthly prompt and you can create something based on that prompt and submit it, and I curate a lovely little world of art for you and others to consume. I crafted / am still crafting this platform myself, and it is quite involved, but luckily for me I'm partnering with Squarespace to bring it to you. Squarespace just makes the whole process of building a website so seamless and, dare I say, enjoyable. And I love Squarespace for turning passion projects into professional projects and morphing dreams and concepts into tangible realities. And this is just done so simply by the Fluid Engine design system and elements that I can eventually play with, like email campaigns and an online store. You can check out the collective at nowheregirlcollective.com and make yourself familiar until submissions open, and in the meantime you can head to squarespace.com/Dakota Warren for 10% off your first purchase if you want to build your own website or passion project too. I'm home and I'm kind of exhausted, and so I think I might just watch film in bed. I haven't read anything today. I forgot my book on the train. I was so upset. I was so upset because the train was delayed by like an hour as well because it was wet weather, and so I just had to sit on the train and do nothing. That was hard. That was really hard. I could have probably polished off a good half of a book on that, but it's fine.